Philly Live, I'm Sheila Watko. Today we have an inspiring story from HopeWorks, a nonprofit organization which is helping young adults build brighter futures through technology. HopeWorks offers programs in high-demand fields like web development and artificial intelligence, equipping participants with valuable technical skills. But their impact goes far beyond the classroom. They also provide mentorship, career coaching, and real-world experience through their in-house businesses, giving young people the tools, confidence, and support they need to truly thrive. Lawrence, let's talk about HopeWorks. Tell me about this organization and what your mission is that drives you every single day.
So HopeWorks, we have the privilege of taking young people who are used to making $400 a year and having them in our program, and by the time they leave, they will make around $50,000, which is life-changing for them, not just for themselves, but their families as well as their community. That's sustainability for them. It's life-changing.
That is excellent. And what kind of training do you offer here? What kind of programs?
So we do a tech training, of course. They'll come into our training room where they'll work on soft skills. They'll learn what professionalism is. They'll work on everything from time management to professional attire, all while learning how to get into living wage employment. When they finish the training room, they'll go into one of our paid internships. They'll work with their career readiness coach to leave and then earn living wage employment. So we have our GIS department, which stands for Geographic Information Systems. We have our web department where they're working on real client work to build out websites. And we have our RCM, Revenue Cycle Management department.
Being at HopeWorks definitely helped me to have more self-discipline with myself. I'm currently doing a brownie business here at HopeWorks, so it definitely helped me understand more business and how to maintain it and how I can better it with the more goals that I accomplish in that business.
What makes HopeWorks model a little different from traditional workforce development programs?
Nice. One, I would say is that, listen, if you want to come to HopeWorks, we're going to open up our doors for you. It doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter your background. We want to give you the opportunity to prove who you are while remaining who you are and true to who you are while you're changing your life. But we also know that life, when it's lifing, it's happening, and there's things that are out of your control. So we have an entire resource department here that will work on things such as housing, mental health supports. So while our young people are working so diligently to get ready for employment, our team is working behind the scenes to get the documentations needed to get employment, to work on housing, to work on mental health support, even food resources for them. So those things are no longer a barrier, and they don't have to worry about them anymore.
How does TD Bank support HopeWorks' mission?
TD Bank is awesome, first of all. So not only financially, right, are they supporting, but they've came in and they've done mock interviews for us, and they interview our young people. They give them feedback on which our young people will take and apply to their real work experience. They've come in and they've done L-squares and talked about their career journeys.
So for young professionals, seeing people from diverse backgrounds, seeing people that have achieved different things within TD, I think really helps them set what their careers could look like. And I think that's one of the greatest things that I think why organizations like TD working with organizations like HopeWorks, it really helps them connect the young adults and help them see pathways that they can have.
So what does a program like this mean to these kids, that they have the ability to train in all these different tech forms?
Yeah, so accessibility to me is one of the most important things, right? It's access to knowledge, is access to experience, is access to resources, and most importantly, access to people that are willing to open doors for you. So when young adults get in contact with professionals from different organizations, and those professionals are helpful or accessible, it helps set the context for hey, I could do these things that I didn't think were possible when they look at it from the outside. It also makes those places seem friendlier, more human.
Lawrence, what's next for HopeWorks, and what are you most excited about for the future of career development in Camden and for the awesome young people in this community?
I am excited to see what's next for our young people. For every young person that walks through this door uncertain about who they are, by the time in which they leave here, they are excited about their future and what's to come and what's next. We will always have the door open for them. We will never open it for them to leave out and not with their life changed. We're going to remain open. We're going to continue to change lives while they're changing their families and while they're changing the community.
TD is proud to support local community development organizations like HopeWorks.
Thank you all so much for watching Philly Live. We'll see you next time.